Welcome to the Tripod Double or Nothing Predictions. I am your host, Mangria Fueled, and of course, we have Big C's. Well, what do you call him? Big Carpé. There we go. Big Carpé. Julius _ Caesar. Also, the greatest brettzky 99. What's going on, guys?
Chilling.
I like the nickname for Caesar though.
That dude knows how to come up with nicknames.
That's all I do. I name stuff. That's all I do.
I got the phone like right next to my mouth now, so I'm basically eating my fucking phone so I can sound as clear as Caesar did.
No, you just gotta drink as much as he does. That's all.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Just gotta get some.
Where's my
Gotta get some
bourbon?
liquor in. Yeah, I haven't drank anything today. Been sober all day, so I'll probably be all
What?
faded out. Had shit to do, man.
Okay.
Yeah, Aaron's can't drink every day.
Oh my god! Come on now.
It's a Friday night, Caesar.
I know, but I can't go
This is the
anywhere.
night for
It's
drinking.
like a tease, man. It's like a big titty girl just getting naked and then leaving. You know what I'm saying?
It's like getting one titty out instead of getting a $10 hamburger.
Yeah. It's literally like paying for one titty instead of getting a $10 hamburger.
Well, let's break this down. We're all awake and refreshed, ready to talk some AEW Double or Nothing. I'm just guessing the match order here, so it's just whatever I have written down. I do know that the pre-show, or the buy-in, as they call it, is a number one contender match for the Tag Team Championships. It's Private Party, who we haven't seen in a while, versus the Best Friends. Brett, you go first. Who wins the pre-show match?
It's gonna be Best Friends. Because like you said, we haven't seen Private Party in a while. I don't really know how this match happened, other than I think they mentioned something about rankings. Like, there's no feud going into it or anything like that.
Nope.
So, I mean, it makes sense. Like, the Best Friends and Orange Cassidy are such a popular gimmick right now, and even though we'll get into it later, I doubt Orange Cassidy wins the ladder match. So, I'm going with Trent and Chuck.
Caesar?
Yeah, I gotta agree with Brettzky here. I mean, the Best Friends apparently been wrestling on Dark, so they are the number one seeded tag team. So I don't know why they're fighting for a number one contendership, because online they're already there. And Private Party's ranked third, even though the Dark Order's ranked second. So I don't know why they're not fighting for it. But, I'm just saying, they want to have these stupid ranking things, and they match, but they just do whatever they want. Why not? They've been on the roll.
I don't.
Billy and Chuck.
You know what I meant. Same thing.
I don't really have a controversial take on this, so I'm just gonna pick opposite so we don't tie. I'll pick Private Party. They're a pretty incredible tag team, but like we said, they haven't been on TV in a while, and the Best Friends have been tangling with all the main players lately. But I'll just pick Private Party to be different. I'm gonna kick it off the main show with probably the most interesting match, the Casino Money in the Bank ladder match. And let me run the competitors down for y'all. It is Kazarian of SCU, Scorpio Sky of SCU, Darby Allin, Luchasaurus, Orange Cassidy, Ray Phoenix, Kip Sabian, Colt Cabana, and let's start a discussion right now. Who do you guys believe is the mystery competitor?
Go ahead, Caesar.
I don't know who. I didn't even think about who the mystery guy could be. It's either got to be somebody returning or somebody new. And out of anybody who got fired, who would you guys want to see or like to see? Anybody been scoping anybody's Instagram? Is
I have an obvious guess, but I'll let.
Well, you got Zack Ryder? Oh, okay.
No.
Oh.
That's all I thought of.
I mean, I kind of put a little bit of thought into this. I'm not really 100% sure, but I think it could be Evil Uno. I think could be interesting. Like a backup plan in case Brody Lee doesn't win, or could set something up if they both win, something like that. I mean, it probably won't happen, but that's my guess at least.
They finally let him out of Canada.
Yeah.
My pick I thought would be Drew Gulak because he doesn't have any restrictions. He can wrestle wherever he wants right now, and maybe just for a one-off, Drew Gulak comes in there. I mean, he's not going to get a pop in the crowd, but he's definitely going to get a pop in the Mangria household if he shows up and tangles with all these AEW guys. It's going to be pretty interesting. But let's kick it off now with official pick. Cesar, you get to pick first. Who is winning this Money in the Bank?
So I was looking over the people again, and I don't know who really should win this match. Like it's literally, by the way, if you look at it, it's a bunch of mid-card and tag team guys. I'm gonna pick Scorpio Sky because he's at least had a heavyweight match with Jericho, and it was good. I'm going to say they're going to be as a tag team going in and beating up people together, and somehow Scorpio Sky will get up there and get the chip.
Can you believe that there's 9 fucking people in this match? That
sounds hella dangerous.
I mean, we saw what happened on Dynamite Wednesday when everyone was just jumping over the top rope. They got hurt with just 5 people doing that. Now they got 9
and a ladder
up in there.
And a ladder.
Hurt.
Yeah.
Ladders. Brett, what's your thoughts on the winner here?
My thoughts are actually similar to Cesar, but the opposite. I'm thinking Kazarian. Only because, again, very similar to Cesar's logic, because he had the match with Mox. So I feel like, again, like the problem with like all the other guys, like I can't see Rey Fenix winning as much as cool as that would be. I can't see him winning because of where he is at with Death Triangle.
Yeah.
Orange Cassidy, I can't see Orange Cassidy winning the world title ever. I just see him as a mid-card champ, but I don't see him winning the world title. I don't know who the 9th guy is. I don't see Kip Sabian and Colt Cabana are going to cancel each other out and go along with their feud. Whoever the other fucking guy was, I don't even know his name. I don't remember the guy's name.
Luchasaurus.
So he's out.
It's Kazarian, Scorpio Sky, Darby Allin, Luchasaurus, Orange Cassidy, Rey Fenix, Kip Sabian, and Colt Cabana.
Shit, I forgot about Luchasaurus.
And the mystery guy.
Oh man. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna change my pick to Luchasaurus then, because I misheard you. I forgot Luchasaurus was in it. I'm gonna change my pick to Luchasaurus.
Well, thank God I'm using a pencil. Okay, so no Kazarian. Brettzky goes for Luchasaurus.
I thought you said something like some weird, just like generic name. It kind of like cut out for a second for me. So I'm like, who the hell's that guy? I kind of won't fucking win.
I think Darby Allin could probably pull this trash off, and he's gonna want like a rematch. Because didn't he fight Mox, and Mox was just throwing him around the ring?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm still sticking with Scorpio.
I think the internet would be abuzz, and if Orange Cassidy wins Money in the Bank, he's gonna break.
Right, because
we said that for Otis, but it didn't break in the way that we expected. I don't know how people would react to Orange Cassidy winning it now.
It broke wind.
Pretty much.
No, okay, I think Darby Allin is gonna win. But I'm going with my heart pick. I'm picking Rey Fenix because that motherfucker is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I didn't even realize it, Cesar, what you said earlier. This is like tag team guys in here and shit. Doesn't even make sense to have them in here.
They're like half. They're all half of a team. Even fucking what? No, not Colt Cabana. Wait, is he with the Nightmare Group or is that QT Marshall? I'm thinking.
No, that's
Dustin.
That's QT Marshall.
Yeah, it's QT Marshall. I'm thinking of Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
So it's really just Colt Cabana and Darby Allin who don't have like
partners. Right.
And the mystery guy.
Oh, you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know who it is.
It could just be some other.
Could be Wardlow for all we know. What if it was Wardlow and he takes out Luchasaurus and then they have a feud?
Bro, what if it's Jericho?
And he gets the chip so he can have a future title match and then fights with the guys at the end in the stadium match? That'd be lit.
Yeah,
that'd be lit.
How pissed How pissed off are you guys gonna be when Marco Stunt is the mystery
Not
guy?
very.
They're gonna
Pretty
murder
much. He's
his
out there
ass.
to get murdered.
He'll be fun. He'll be fun to throw off ladders, I can imagine.
And just for his two cents, Jake threw his vote in and voted for Orange Cassidy, of course.
Is Jake on this podcast? Yeah, so I don't care.
Moving on, we have the dentist, Britt Baker, versus Chris Statlander with that big old dunk.
Mm-hmm.
What say you, Cesar? Who's taking this?
I gotta go with my girl. And you say her name right. It is Britt Baker, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. You say that shit correctly next time. You put some respect on her name, okay? Bitch went to school for that doctor.
I'll get back to you on that. I'm gonna check her. I'm gonna check her resume
you check and then
announce her again.
Check her dental record too, because you know she real. She out in them streets. You don't know about her. Check them dental records, okay?
Brettzky?
This is I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna go with Big Booty Statlander, just because
nice.
I feel like they kind of ruined her momentum by shoving her in the title match so early. And I feel like it'll be good for her to get that momentum back. And I feel like Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, she can take a loss, and a loss can help her character, I think.
Interesting. I like both your arguments here. I'm kind of conflicted now because going into this, I for sure thought it was going to be the dentist, but now, oh man,
I'm just saying
it's just because how vicious she was.
Yeah,
remember, she was like beating the shit out of Chris
Statlander. Yeah, I think it's going to be Britt. They're putting money behind Brent. She's getting promos. Like Tony mentions her every single time. She's getting all these vignettes on how to be a role model. Like they're putting the motions behind her, and I don't know. I think she's just coming up. Yeah, I get it. They kind of killed Statlander with her shit where Nia. She was like Nia's first.
Nia.
Yeah, well, the same person. They're the same person.
Yeah,
Nia and Nyla are the same person. I've seen it. They can do things with makeup now. I've seen it on the internet. All these bitches got makeup channels. She just adds one letter.
And you said you haven't been drinking.
Yeah, see, if I was drinking, I probably would have said her name right.
Well, speaking of the women, a no DQ, no countout AEW Women's Championship match. The champion, Nyla Rose versus Hikaru Shida. What say you, Brettzky?
They kind of booked themselves right into a fucking corner with this, because how many weeks was it? Just 2 weeks ago that Nia was just like, I'm gonna be a one-time champion, and she's dominant, and now all of a sudden Sheeta's been the number one contender for 12 weeks or some bullshit like that. My gut is telling me that Nyla's gonna win somehow, but I'm going to say Hikaru Shida's gonna win, because she's gonna want to get her kendo stick back so bad that she's just gonna beat the shit out of Nyla Rose.
I love the way they built Nyla Rose as this unstoppable woman, and you see it when she performs in the ring every time. It's still hard to believe that little Rio, God damn it, that Riho was able to take out that monster. But Cesar, what do you think's going to happen in this match?
I see. Yeah, they really have painted themselves into a corner. Because girl's been winning for the past 2 months to get this match with the beast, the woman beast, the hose beast, as Chris Jericho would call her, probably. But yeah, they've literally put themselves in a corner. I'm going to go with the champ, especially because it's no DQ. So I don't see anybody running out to interfere. And if it's no DQ, then that big bitch just gonna throw her little ass through tables, chairs, and kicks and all types of fuck shit. So yeah, I'm picking the
I
hose beat.
agree. I agree 100% because whenever Nyla is in a no DQ, even when she's in a DQ situation, that bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
Through tables. She's addicted to wood. That bitch is addicted to wood. Therefore, she's gonna destroy Hikaru Shida in this matchup and continue reigning supreme on top of that Empire State Building. Nyla Rose for the win.
Did you make that addicted to wood joke intentionally, Mangria?
I had to make it because I know you love dad jokes.
That was I appreciate that. I wanted to make sure it was not on purpose one.
Okay. Well, moving on, we have so many questions about this match. The TNT Championship Final, Cody versus Murder Hawk Archer. So many fucking questions. Is Tyson going to get involved? What does the title look like? Is Jake and Arn being there going to make a difference? How is this chaos going to end, Cesar? What the fuck's going to happen?
This is the one match I really don't care for because this has been some complete fuckery the whole way. It's complete fuckery the whole way. This is it's damn near absolute fuckery, but it's some complete fuckery. Because, well, I mean, to coin a phrase that we've been using all night, they painted themselves into a corner again. Like, all right, so Cody can't wrestle, or Cody can't challenge. He never said he couldn't wrestle. Cody can't challenge for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship anymore, even though he's number one contender. So I don't know why he's even getting ranked for it. Dumb as shit. So now they have this tournament where it's supposed to be a mid-card championship. And then so the new guy, the Murder Hawk, whose own thing with Jake is, we come to fuck you up, Cody. We gonna fuck you up, Cody. Fine, there's a championship for a title. We want the title. Oh, who do I meet in the finals? Oh, the one person I want to beat up. Yay! Get the fuck out of here with that. Fuck. This should be a separate match on this pay-per-view, and like Shawn Spears versus Darby Allin or some shit should be the finals for this title. Or hell, QT Marshall or Colt Cabana or whoever the hell else was in that tournament. Cody and Murder Hawk should have not been in that tournament. They should have been leading to a match with each other, and it should be here. Because now you have either Cody wins the belt, and then I'm definitely going to be like, oh, well, this is like when Jeff Jarrett took over TNA. He's going to win the title. He's going to win whatever title he wants. He already has like the most wins. He's in the most matches ever for AEW right now, and he has a winning record, while other dudes who they said they're going to build don't. Or Murder Hawk's going to win, and I'm going to be like, well, who the hell's going to take it off this big bitch? Wardlow, another big bitch? Like, who can legitimately beat this guy? If the best guy and the vice president of the company can't beat him on paper, who legitimately on paper can beat this guy? So, I don't know. Do you want to book your mid-card title that way with such a big, heavy, new contender? Oh, he's just getting the title because he's new. He's had 6 matches. This will be his 6th match. Does he deserve the title? Should be one of the guys who came in last year at the beginning, who now is getting their push in the 2nd year of the business. And so, I don't know. I don't care. I'm gonna flip the dime for Shawn Spears. I had to find the dime today. So you call him, Ingria. Who's heads? Who's tails?
Tails is Murder Hawk.
All right.
Heads Cody.
It's on tails. So my pick is under protest because this match is dumb and it should be its own match. But under protest, I will pick the Hawk for the name of the game.
Well, just like Dark Side of the Ring fired up Brettzky yesterday, the TNT Championship Final has fired up Cesar. Brettzky, what do you think is going to happen?
I agree with Cesar to an extent. I think that they could have easily given this title to a guy who's been working for it, someone like Darby Allin. I feel like Darby Allin deserves the title for sure. But I do actually kind of like the story that's been in this, because the whole point of it was that Murder Hawk was like, hey, I want to fuck you up, Cody. And Cody's like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I don't care. So it's like, all right, I think Jake Roberts said in a promo, it's like, listen, all right, you're not going to come for us. We're going to come for you in some way, somehow. And even though it was obvious it was going to end up between these two, I don't mind it. I think it was actually a solid story that they told. I think that Cody is not like Jeff Jarrett at all, and I feel like he won't put the title on himself. I don't know if we'll ever see Cody hold a championship in I was going to say PPW. I don't think we'll ever see Cody hold a championship in AEW. I also like the idea I like the idea of like a 1 year or like a year and a half long run of Murder Hawk as TNT champion, or maybe he wins the title and then he goes on and he wins the AEW world title somewhere down the line. He's a dual champion, something like that. Because you can't have him in the main event just yet. He's good as a mid-carder for now, but you can use a year-long title reign with I can't say U.S. title now. Jesus Christ. With the TNT title, you could use like a
Brettzky's drinking. So we found who the drunk is. It's always one of us.
I feel like a year and a half long dominant run where he barely loses with the TNT title could do wonders for Murder Hawk. So I'm going to go Murder Hawk.
Oh, well, this is a clean sweep, gentlemen. There is no way Cody's winning this shit. I believe they're doing this for Murder Hawk just so he can build his AEW resume. They're building him, and they want him to be one of the biggest stars in the company. So he'll have bragging rights forever. You know, I came into this company with a mission to take out Cody. That's exactly what I did. And not only that, I became the first ever TNT champion. And Jake the Snake's going to be right behind him beating off because he gets aroused every time he sees Murder Hawk. And I think it's going to be, I'm going to steal a term from Cesar. This is going to be a level 3 fuckery. This is going to be level 3 fuckery because Tyson is going to turn heel and hit Cody. Yep. And Murder Hawk is going to pin him.
I'm fine with that.
That's my prediction.
I'm not fine with the fact that, all right, this guy, I get you want to build a guy, but you shouldn't build a guy with a belt. Like, the guy should make the belt, not the belt make the guy.
Yeah, but that's what everyone's wrestling for, right?
Right, but I mean, yeah, everybody's wrestling to get the belt, but this guy's really had 4 squashes, and the only person to take him in a long match was Dustin. Like, literally, Dustin. He's had 4 squashes. Unless he squashes Cody, like, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, I would have liked for him to take down Cody and then take a belt. I feel like that would have been a great progression because technically I get it because now they're doing he took down Dustin, he took down Cody, so he pretty much took down the head of AEW. I almost called it APPW. He took down the head of AEW and he took a belt. Yeah, but I mean, I know he's wrestled everywhere else, and he's good enough to make it. And hey, man, you make it. Like, show you. But he's come in with 4 squashes, a match with Dustin, and now he's got a match with Cody for a title, who he really came for, like, the whole time. Like, this could be a great rivalry over span of time versus like, oh, they just happen to be in the tournament and they just happen to meet for it, and then they both happen to fight for the title.
Hey, Brett, did you catch what Cesar did? He has such disdain for this match. He put the quarter aside and busted out the dime. That's how much he despises this match.
Oh, yeah. You can tell. My phone's heating up from all this right now.
Well, it should be interesting nonetheless. Moving on. We get the randomly booked, because he said it on TV, Shawn Spears, the chairman of AEW, versus Dustin Rhodes, who we thought retired, but it was fuck shit. What do you think, Brett? You go first. Who's winning, the chairman or the old man?
Shawn Spears is winning, and I think that Shawn Spears is going to win when whoever he found to be his tag team partner comes out and helps him win.
Oh shit! I didn't even think of that.
And I think that it also leads to Dustin losing every fucking match and questioning his ability and being like, maybe I should retire. And then it leads to him and Cody being a tag team, I think. But I think that Shawn Spears will win with some fuck shit interference from some guys like, I'll be your tag team partner, shake hands, kick Dustin in the dick, 1, 2, 3, something like that. But I have Shawn Spears going over.
Wow, you kind of just changed my viewpoint on this match. Cesar, what do
In
you
a
think?
perfect world, or in my perfect version of this story, Shawn Spears saves MJF and Wardlow from Jungle Express, because that match is earlier in the night, and they beat the shit out of Jungle Boy and Marco. Luchasaurus comes out, Shawn Spears comes out, and they all three beat up Luchasaurus, or some fuckery like that. Then, fast forward, QT Marshall and maybe Brandy are out. Shawn Spears fighting Dustin. He beats Dustin. He goes to work over Dustin some more. Cody can't come out, so QT Marshall comes in. MJF and Wardlow come to save Shawn Spears, kind of like agreeing with Brettzky said, and they form like a trinity or a team. Because AEW likes their three-way teams and then two main guys. So that way Wardlow can still be the muscle with MJF and Shawn Spears being a team and the three of them being a trio. Still, Shawn Spears wins. I like that, and I do like the fact that whoever his opponent, whoever he gets to come in with him, would be his tag team partner going forward. So I do like I do like Brettzky's version. In my version, I would love it if MJF and Shawn Spears teamed up, and their third guy being Wardlow, because I think
that'd be entertaining. You'd have MJF, you'd have Wardlow, you'd have Spears, and you'd have Tully Blanchard.
And then plus you also have Luchasaurus to fight them in like a 3-on-3, and you can feud that down the way. Or Jurassic Express.
We are coming up on minute 28.
Yeah.
We are coming up on minute 28. So if it cuts out, you guys know why. But we are experimenting, seeing if this whole anchor thing could last past 30 minutes. So I'm just going to go into what I think. Brettzky kind of changed the way I was thinking of this match. So I'll just give my new way of thinking. Shawn Spears versus Dustin Rhodes. It'll be a great competitive match. Dustin Rhodes gets the upset with the most devastating move in sports entertainment. The roll-up.
Rear naked choke.
That's number 3. That's number 3. The surprise roll-up. I have no idea. I forgot.
The dick kick.
The woman, the behind-the-back dick kick that you've never seen.
Yeah.
It's the shake or the dick kick.
And as Dustin is celebrating, that's when Tully walks his old ass out there and punches Dustin or something. And that's my scenario. But I'm gonna go back to your guys' scenario of where you guys said that Shawn's tag partner will be revealed. I'm gonna say Shawn's mystery tag partner is the mystery guy in the ladder match who doesn't win. That'd be an interesting twist, because do they really want to debut two people in an empty crowd show on a pay-per-view? They should just do one with the mystery guy and then have that be Shawn's tag partner.
Depends on who it is and what order the matches are.
Yeah,
because up next, we're coming close. I don't want to get cut off. Let's.
Well, didn't they debut two people on Dynamite? Didn't Brody Lee and Matt Hardy both debut on one Dynamite?
Yep.
So I mean,
they did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dynamite.
So why not?
But it's not.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still an empty crowd. It was still empty crowd. They just wanted the views, man. I mean, I guess you're already paying for it. Well, technically, maybe they want to give you your money's worth. You're already paying for it.
Exactly, yeah.
Here we go.
Still ticking.
30.
All right.
No, we're good. We're past 30 minutes.
You're at 30?
We did it.
I'm at 29. What the hell?
Okay, up next. Well, this is going to be entertaining. The Stadium Stampede match between the Inner Circle and the Elite. Cesar, paint us a picture with your tongue.
All right.
What is going to happen?
So since we don't know the complete rules, whether it's 5-on-5 or you actually have to tag while you're in the ring, we already know it's going to break down. Hell, JR said it. You could pin a guy in the press box for all I care. I actually hope they do get in the press box. I hope all 10 people fight up some stairs and get in a fucking press box. And then, like, somebody yells over the microphone, "We did it!" or some fuck shit like that. I don't even care. That would fucking get a rise out of me. This match is gonna break down in some fuckery. I am hoping at some point Vanguard 2 or somehow Vanguard 1 has rejuvenated in the lake of reincarnation. It comes firing those fuck shit fireworks and all those circle boys. We know Sammy Guava Juice is gonna take a damn nasty ass twist of fate. That's just gold. Or maybe Jericho and Hardy will fight for a while, because they're both the old guys in the match. Let the young guys fight it out. There's definitely going to be a super kick party. Like all 5 of those dudes are probably going to get super kicked twice. I'm going to see some back scratches, gouges. I love it when he does that shit. He always hits the that motherfucker gold. Oh man, if he says a nincompoop, I'm gonna lose my shit. If he like back scratches somebody and throws them out the ring, calls him a nincompoop, I'm fucking losing my shit. Jake's gonna Jake and Hangman Page, man. I swear, if he gets in that press box and finds like a bottle of bourbon and drinks a mean swig and cracks somebody with it and does some cowboy shit, I'm gonna jump out the window, lose my shit. I'm gonna crack a bottle of bourbon and jump out the fucking window because I hope all this stuff would happen in this match. I hope it's complete chaos. It's a car wreck. It's a Pier Sixer, a slobber knocker. You got to give the people what they want, which is cowboy shit, bats, and Vanguard, and somebody getting pinned in the press box for good old JR. There you go. Picture painting, the Picasso hanging up in the museum. Put it on eBay. Starting bid is $500 or 3 shots of whiskey. You call it.
Well, Cesar goes with the elite. Brettzky, do you agree?
I don't know.
Let's take a trip through Brettzky's imagination here.
Oh.
Tell us, Brett, what is going to happen?
So I was actually thinking right before Cesar said it that Vanguard 2 is going to come down. I kind of want now though. I kind of want like a drone that has like a bunch of tape and like some band-aids on it, just kind of fly down. You're gonna. I hope, or maybe
it has a crutch.
Yeah, something like that. Like, I hope that they also use the Titantrons to kind of like maybe like, like the lights go out and all of a sudden like Matt Hardy's like has some kind of weird fucking video on the screen or something. Like Senor Benjamin comes out with like a rake or something, like a lawnmower or something like that. I agree, and I hope that Hangman gets some whiskey. I don't know. I feel like, because they've been teasing it for so long, so it's only natural. I feel like there's gonna be something with Hangman, but I don't know. Like maybe Hangman's the mystery guy in the Casino Battle Royal, whatever it is, and then he wins it. And because he wins it, he's like, "Fuck you guys! I don't need this anymore. I don't need this bullshit. I have the world title match." And he leaves. I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be everything that Cesar said, like either the super kick party, the back scratches, the Sammy selling the twist of fate, the whole bunch of shit. But I feel like the Inner Circle are gonna eke it out because of something Hangman does, whether it's inadvertent or inadvertent.
So you're going for the Inner Circle?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make my pick. I think the Inner Circle. I know they lost this past Dynamite, but other than that, and Sammy has lost to Matt Hardy. I mean, it just seems like the Inner Circle has been featured way more lately. Maybe because all their members are there and not that many of the elite have been there. So because I think the Inner Circle has been getting over too much, I'm going with the elite. But I do want to see one thing. I want to see them fight into the back again. And Sammy glances at a
damn
golf
right.
cart,
It's got to be like they've got to do a golf cart sketch in there somehow. Like I don't care.
Sammy coming out and just being like, "That was attempted murder."
Every time.
It's like that he should be in jail. He tried to
right. I mean, because that tag match was great. It had the ATM spot, the ice spot. Yeah, like Matt Hardy's got to like rejuvenate himself like 4 times. Hangman somehow has to keep drinking. Like they pass by a bar, there just happens to be a guy getting a beer, every single time, and Hangman just steals it from him and keeps sipping and gets power off of it or some shit. I do think though that there's going to be that fuckery with Matt and Hangman, and they're going to look like they're going to hit, and they're actually going to like step past each other. So it'll be like Jericho and Guava getting ready to do some shit, and like Hangman goes for that lariat. You think he's going to hit Matt, but he goes past and hits like Jericho behind him, and then Matt hits a super kick on like Guava or somebody behind him. So I think because that's been hyped up all along and it's been so much time that I think they won't. I think they still like don't like each other, but like they won't turn on each other. But I do like the thing with the fuck shit happening, Brettzky. I do like that. So it's either he's got to quit or they got to bury the hatchet.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of the other. They're not. There's gonna be something there. They can't just leave it. There's like, oh, we're all getting along today.
Yeah, but he still has the tag belts with Kenny, and he has not left Kenny alone, except like when he couldn't be there. Like he's never left Kenny alone. They've had the malfunction at the junction, as Mauro likes to call, but he still got the belts with Kenny, and he doesn't leave Kenny hanging. He just leaves the other guys hanging. He doesn't leave Kenny hanging.
Yeah.
Me and Cesar are going to be watching this when it's happening, and we're going to be looking for 3 things. We're going to be in the chat too, and if one of those 3 things happen, we're going to pop so fucking hard, one of us is going to crumb. If we see Vanguard 2, Hangman getting a bottle of bourbon, or Sammy being afraid of golf carts. Those are our 3 prop bets.
Keep your phone near. I might hit the live meeting and just put my phone, like turn my phone around to the TV. You can watch old busted Vanguard come flying out, Brettzky.
Brett, are you going to be in the chat room, or are you going to mute? Because we're going to be spoiling the shit out of all of this.
I'm never going to.
Unless you find unless you find a link somewhere.
Okay.
If I find a link somewhere, I'll watch
Ask
it.
Zenka.
But especially because it's not like the network. If I miss it, I'll watch it later. But there's no network for it. So
one of my friends is a big AEW mark, so he said he's going to look for a bunch of links tomorrow. So if he finds a good one, I'll tell him to send it to me, and maybe I'll throw it in the chat. I can throw it in the chat for you if you really want to watch it.
If you find one that works, yeah.
Well, up next, we get a brief buffer zone between the main event.
Right.
Remember, I just wrote this down randomly, so I'm just fucking with you guys. But MJF versus Jungle Boy. Who comes out on top? Brettzky. What's going to happen when the Jungle Boy, Jack Perry, takes on Maxwell, Jacob...
The third.
Friedman?
Yes.
The third. There we go.
This is a tough one because I like MJF being undefeated for a long time, and I like that idea. But I also like if he loses in like a roll up or something like that, like he gets distracted by Marco's stunt and gets rolled up. So this is a tough one, and either way, I'm happy with the finish because if he stays undefeated forever, then that's great for his character. But I also don't mind a feud with him and the Jungle Boy Express or whatever it's called.
Jungle Express.
The Jungle Experience. So I'm gonna actually go with Jungle Boy Jack Perry via the most dangerous move in the world, the roll up.
Tough to beat.
But either way.
Okay, a roll up for the win. Jungle Boy, Brettzky picks Jack Perry, Cesar.
Man, that's a strong pick. It's a strong pick. The most dangerous move. Because they've been beefing with these dudes, man. I'm just saying, it's dangerous. I'm going to stick to my guns of what I said earlier with Sean Spears, and I'm going to pick the man, who I think has one of the best theme songs in A-Dub. It fits his character. Hell, it even sounds arrogant when he walks out to it. That's how much he sells the music with me. I'm going to pick Team Burberry. I'm going with the Burberry tie and the scarf and the ring. Kiss the rings, bitch. MJF. And then it's going to lead to Wardlow fucking up Jungle Boy, which is going to lead to Luchasaurus coming out. Because, if Marco Stunt comes out, he's going to get his ass whipped. We all know.
That's what's gonna sway my vote right there.
I think Jungle Boy, Marco might just come out with Jungle Boy, and if that happens, I think, damn, now that I say that, I think there could be some fuckery where Jungle Boy wins. Like Marco would do some.
Because I also can't see Jungle Boy tapping out.
Right.
Because isn't MJF's only finisher the armbar?
The Salt of the Earth?
Yeah, the Salt of the Earth. Isn't that if that's his only finisher, I can't imagine Jungle Boy tapping out.
I get that, but I could also see Wardlow, like MJF distracting the ref and Wardlow just slamming Jungle Boy outside 3 times. And then, MJF hitting like some small ass suplex or punch to the face and then pinning him.
Yeah,
also
that's
see
true.
Shit like that.
There are so many different factors to this match. So this MJF versus Jungle Boy is fuck shit certified. There's gonna be some definite fuck shit happening.
That's a shirt. No, that's a shirt. I need a FSC shirt with the logo. Looks like a somebody just stamped it right on the shirt with like the certified fresh logo. No, I need fuck shit certified.
Yeah.
Text that fruit booty after this and tell him we need fuck shit certified. That's
I'm writing.
That's what needs to be on the top of the tripod logo. Fuck shit certified. This podcast was fuck shit certified.
And of course, we have Jungle Boy with Marco Stunt and Luchasaurus. So Wardlow will come out with MJF. They'll have the ring. Jungle Boy will come out on the stage with Luchasaurus and Marco, and then he'll be like, I got this, guys. You can go. They'll go backstage. And then he'll get into the ring. They'll have a slightly good match. They'll be trying to cheat the whole time. But Wardlow will hit Jungle Boy, which prompts Luchasaurus to come out there and take out Wardlow. And then MJF will attempt to hit Jungle Boy with the ring. Jungle Boy, I don't even know what his finisher is, but he's going to hit that and win. And as MJF gets pissed off, he starts hitting Jungle Boy. Here comes the little Chucky doll, runs out there and tries to get his comeuppance on MJF. Like I said, fuck shit certified. Jungle Boy wins. Just only to carry on this feud, because I don't think it's going to be over after this.
And it could be very entertaining feud. All those factors involved, I think it could be very entertaining.
Yes.
Like one of those solid, good way to get young guys experience, but also just like a good way to get a bunch of people that
on the card.
On the card.
Yeah.
Like a good filler.
And it's a way to work it out. And then, like I said, if these are at different points in the show, if he does link up with Shawn Spears or not, I think that's both great, because it'll lead to at least 2-3-way matches with those guys, which I think would be great. And then still,
yeah, I really like the Shawn Spears idea, by the way. Like, I like that idea too.
Yeah, I mean, they had great chemistry when they were on the sides watching the Jenks. They were always hanging out. So yeah. I mean, I think that's money, but I'm just some drunk, in a room talking to 2 other people.
Not today. Not today. You're not.
And now the main event of Double or Nothing. The champion, Jon Moxley, looks to get his championship back.
No, his property.
Stolen by the Dark Order's exalted. By the exalted one, Brody Lee. Cesar, what will happen?
Somehow Jon Moxley's going to beat up half the Dark Order and then still beat Brody Lee for the title. That's all I got. That's all I got. I mean, the match could be good. I'm going in it with minimum hope, so I don't get my hopes up, so that I think it will be a good match. But somehow, I mean, because there's no way. We keep saying there's no way, and they keep doing it. There's no way they're going to give 2 new guys who have literally done the same thing. I mean, Brody Lee has come in just like Murder Hawk, squashed 4 people, and he's had his claim. Since he came in, he wanted the championship. He wanted the belt. Murder Hawk, since he came in, he wanted Cody. Now, both of these 2 big men have had the same kind of matches, 4 squashes, and a regular match, and now they're fighting for a title on the pay-per-view. It's literally the same build. There's no way both of them come out with the titles. One's got to win, one's got to lose. It's got to be heel face 50-50 booking. There's no way both of them win.
Smash cut to Cesar throwing his phone tomorrow when he's watching, and both of them win titles.
I would.
Brettzky, do you agree, or do you have a different theory?
I was gonna disagree until Cesar reminded us of the fact that Murder Hawk is very similar to this. I personally would really like to see Mr. Brody Lee win and just go on a tear, but I also would like to see Murder Hawk do that and kind of want to see Murder Hawk do it more. So my new pick is that Mr. Brody Lee has the upper hand, but then Evil Uno comes out, and him and Ten start doing some fuck shit on the outside. We're like, I'm his favorite. No, I'm his favorite. No, I'm his favorite. and Brody's like, what the fuck are you guys on about? Like, shut the fuck up, go away. Moxley, he turns around right into a paradigm shift. 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna pick John Moxley like that. But I would not be upset if Brody Lee won.
Okay, both of you picking Moxley. All right, I'll just be different.
You're different, all right, Mangry. It's okay.
Is it wrong? To
Look,
say that I don't
I
really
halfway
care?
I don't care about the Cody Murder Hawk because I feel like that match doesn't need a title. If that match didn't have a title, I would care 1,000% more. But it's like they completely built a tournament for story when the story was already good and didn't need it. That's my real.
I don't know. I'm not invested in the Dark Order, and I don't really get. I don't get it. I mean, it's cool that they're like some kind of weird, fucking cult, but and then John Moxley. Okay, I'll fight everybody. I don't know. It's not really personal enough. The story for me, I'm not really caring too much about
his
it.
Property.
So.
Yeah,
he made it personal.
He made
it personal.
Bro. You know what though? I will say, if Evil Uno comes out and wins that chip, but costs Brody the match and then has to give him the chip on Dynamite so that they keep the feud going, I would like that much more.
Yeah,
that would be
way more. Like if Brody Lee gets pissed and then he comes out on Dynamite and he's like, he calls both of them out. Yeah, you motherfuckers ruined my chance to take the title. So Evil Uno, give me your chip. Because I don't think there's any rules to say you can't. It's just the person whoever turns in the chip gets a match. So therefore,
what if like Evil Uno like comes out like after Brody Lee loses and he's like, I'm gonna cash it in or whatever you do, whatever they call it. Like, I'm gonna cash it in. Then Brody's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, he's like, get out of here. But he's like, no, I'm gonna cash it in. Yeah, some trash like that. Like he comes out Wednesday before and says, I'm gonna cash it in tonight or like next week on Dynamite. And then Brody comes out and is like, no, you're not gonna cash it in. I'm gonna cash it in. Give me the chip. Like you belong to the Dark Order, so technically you winning the chip is me winning the chip. So give me the chip. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I'm gonna lean towards what Cesar said at the beginning of what he started talking about this match, where John Moxley has to go through 48 of the fucking Dark Order guys, the putties, and eventually get his hands on Brody Lee, and he's just gonna. I'll say, I think John Moxley's gonna win, but I'm gonna vote for Brody Lee because I don't really care.
That's valid.
Do you think they're going to treat this like the Money in the Bank rules where you can cash it in randomly? Or do you think it has to be like a specific match they announce?
They are not going to treat it like Money in the Bank because they would be crucified.
Yeah. Well, they're. I mean, I'm technically crucifying them for having this match so close to Money in the Bank. Like literally Money in the Bank was the last wrestling pay-per-view. And now you have like a match that you, because last year at All In, they had a Casino Battle Royal match, and it was just like to see who wins. Like you didn't get anything, and now you get like
Well, I think Hangman won. That's how he got his
that
match.
That was totally different. That was like a tournament or something.
No, Flip Gordon won because he was under a mask and he eliminated Bully Ray, I think. And it was like more of like because
Hangman won something like in a tournament or something. And then that's how he got the match with Chris Jericho. It was like a tournament to crown the first, and then those were the last two guys at the end of the tournament.
You know what I'm thinking? I've been to Vegas, and they have novelty chip pillows. Like you know how chicks get those stupid pillows and they put them all over the couches. They had like gigantic poker chip pillows, and I don't know why I'm thinking a giant poker chip pillow is going to be hanging.
I mean, it's got to be something big enough.
Oh man,
yeah. So we have to we have what this is going to look like, what that belt's going to look like.
They're gonna hang up one of the dealers. They're gonna hang up like one of those really hot chicks up there, and she has the chip,
and her titty's out.
Yeah,
and she gives you a burger.
Yep,
for $20.
You get to pick. You get to pick.
All right, fellas.
Left or
the right. If you win the match, you have to decide. You have the chip. You can cash it in for one titty, or you can cash it in for a burger.
Let's talk about the rules now. There is no Still Real after party to shout out hashtag. So I want to propose an idea to you guys. Whoever wins the predictions gets to choose a phrase that the losers have to say when commanded to. For example, on the next after party hangover tripod session, anytime one of us says, I don't know, AEW, then the losers have to say whatever the winner decides. And it could be at any point at all during the podcast. A punishment saying instead of...
Wait, so the winner has to say, you have to say this, or anytime you say it?
Yeah, like say we're reviewing NXT next week, and say I win predictions, and you guys are talking about some match, and I go AEW, then both of you have to say $10 titty.
Yeah, okay.
Or, something more creative.
Why would you say AEW randomly during?
No,
it's just for fun.
That's
what the punishment is.
No, you gotta be more sneaky with it.
Because we're obviously
we're talking about like
AEW, so it would be more funnier in conversation.
You could be like we're about to talk about. Yeah, it could be like, we're about to talk about NXT. We're not talking about AEW. AEW is next. Something like that. You get 2 for in there.
Right.
That was just an example, by the way. We can make the code word.
It's a shitty fucking example. I'm kidding.
But what do you guys think about that? Do you want to do that?
But I don't know. Man, maybe we should be like, if you say it, so make it more creative to be like if we were discuss AEW, if I was the one being punished, anytime I said AEW, so it would be more funny for you guys to try to trick me into saying it. So I have to say the punishment phrase, and I would literally have to think not to say AEW while we review AEW.
Well, you guys say APPW anyway, so you're never going to say it. It'll be something else. Maybe like, I could say, we'll just use one of Cesar's classics. Fuck shit. You say fuck shit, and the other person has to say
Jesus Christ! I say
phrase.
Fuck shit.
Let's not make it too long though, Cesar. I know you and your hashtags, you get a little carried away. Let's make it like a four-word punishment phrase. Like,
we'll figure it out. Dick cheese.
Dick cheese.
Gotta say dick cheese. Whoever you're talking about, you gotta say you like his dick cheese. So when we review it, you'll be like, "Oh yeah, that Brody Lee match," and you'll be like, "Dick cheese, yes, I love Brody Lee's dick cheese." So anyway,
yes, I love it. We'll iron out the details in the Instagram chat, but we did it, guys. We broke it down. It happens tomorrow.
7 o'clock.
Time, but
7 o'clock is the pre-show. I think it starts at 7:30, and then the pay-per-view starts at 8 Eastern time.
There we go. Me and Cesar are gonna be watching. Brettzky's gonna be wishing, and we're gonna say everything that happened on the next episode of the After Party Hangover. We'll break down the pay-per-view, sort of like what Jake and Zanka do. They used to do weekly. But again, thank you guys for your time. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. There should be a new APPW this weekend at some point. I'm still working on it. But anything in closing you guys want to say about AEW
No, I'm
or
good.
anything? Brett?
Yeah, I got nothing.
All righty. Well, thank you everyone for listening. We went 56 minutes. No problem. Screw you, Anchor.